Hey, stop it! Hey, stop it!
Frustrated.
IT!
Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to share my opinions on some of the recent comebacks by groups. So without any further ado, let's start. ATEEZ came storming into 2020 with the victorious anthem Answer. Another amazing song from ATEEZ. In Answer, the dark and light sides of ATEEZ seem to have finally made peace with each other. With Answer switching from genre to genre in a short span of 4 minutes, the firstly restrained sound to hard-hitting hip-hop to catchy EDM beats. Although it may sound chaotic, the transitions between each genre were smooth and flowed so easily that it all blended together to form the quintessential ATEEZ sound that ATEEZ begun to love and appreciate. Through its lyrics and symbolism, Answer depicts the 8 members' journey over the past year, reconciling the youthful exuberance of songs like Wave, with the gritty determination of Say My Name and the darkness and self-doubt of Holla Holla. The choreography is themed around breaking out, which involves the members wiping off their faces and powerfully shaking off, kicking, and even Matrix-style dodging hardships. The cheeky hip thrust in the chorus might seem out of place, but it works as a playful, swaggering celebratory moment that contrasts the seriousness of the song. The boldest and most visually stunning moment of the video is when ATEEZ face off against their dark selves from the Holla Holla MV. The members have encountered their doppelgangers before in Say My Name, though their interaction then was more antagonistic. However, after the track ends, the MV reveals that their newfound peace is short-lived. The outro scene of the MV flashes back to the opening shot of the table smashed by a chandelier and ashes swirling in the air. An all-black figure ominously passes by before a white-clad figure solemnly examines the wreckage. Every end brings a new beginning, and every dream achieved unlocks a new goal. It is clear that even after their epilogue, ATEEZ is not done fighting and still has more already waiting to show to fans. ATEEZ's ambitious nature has brought them this far, and I am sure that their next project will be one to keep an eye out for. Fresh off their first Japanese album, GFRIEND have returned to Korea with their 8th EP, Labyrinth. The title track, Crossroads, is a solid example of the typical GFRIEND sound, but has an MV that speaks to both the need for and fragility of female friendships. You would expect that with a change in management, the group would have faced some sort of transformation. But that isn't the case. The group retained that sound that we got from Time Is the Moon, Night and Sunrise. And while I enjoyed the song Gauze of the wonderful vocals, I would love if a fresh sound is given to them, and I think that might be the consensus this time around. There were many sounds that were newly incorporated and all of these did help the song feel new. But I just wished they went an entirely different direction when it came to the main body of the song. While that being said, the MV is totally awesome. The lyrics are another take on the idea of a crossroads. Rather than struggling with two distinct choices, GFRIEND know where they want to go, but are unsure of how to get there. Instead, they stand frozen, too afraid to move forwards, but, of course, unable to go back. The production enhances the desperation GFRIEND feels with soaring strings, driving guitars, and some belting that hits square in the heart. They are flinging themselves onto the mercy of the universe, and Crossroads sounds exactly as scared, yet determined as you would have to be to do that. Crossroads is a potent MV that highlights both the need for female friendships, and how easily they can slip away. It is all about the regrets that come with taking the people you love for granted until they are just not there anymore. After an exceptionally long wait, iKON has finally returned to the music industry. It has been a rough year for iKON and Iconics. The group has returned as a reformed 6-member group with Dive and an album produced by BI, along with many others. It was revealed that this album was originally the comeback slated for 2019. But due to the controversy, the group had to re-record everything. New title track Dive takes the group back to their roots. Its upbeat, propulsive sound that felt right at home next to early singles like Dumb and Dumber and What's Wrong. In a way, this is refreshing. It must have been tempting to chase the sound of 2018 mega-hit Love Scenario, but I don't think that would have worked for this new iteration of iKON. The song features traditional instruments on top of its standard hip-hop backdrop. It gives the song a very appealing and unique profile. This also gave the song some lightness, which is good. One thing that is always a promising sight when it comes to music videos from YG Entertainment are the sets. And this one features some really awesome sets. A flaming bridge, a non-flaming bridge, a ring of fire, just to name a few. Essentially, these are all dangerous, and this plays neatly into the lyrics. The members sing that they will be willing to go through anything to be with their lover. If their lover was a thorny bush or a fire, they will dive right into it because they will be willing to do so. The choreography is good. It was toned down to fit the song's lighter and melodic nature, which I quite liked. Dive is a straightforward, well-produced dance track. It doesn't take any real missteps, which is enough to make it an early 2020 standout. This is the group's first comeback since Butterfly, so it definitely has been a long wait. Hopefully, So what isn't the group's only comeback in 2020, as we don't want to wait another whole year for a comeback. Unfortunately, this comeback does not feature Haseul, as she sits out due to health concerns. The song is titled as So What, and I think this is a great title for such an intense and attitude-filled song. The song is probably best described as a hip-hop infused urban dance track. Usually, I would say that the song throws at you. But this time, I am going to say that the song kicks you with its intense moments. So What comes across as a more aggressive version of themselves. The starting of the song reminded me of ATEEZ Icy and Nature's Oh Upsie My Bad. The instrumental is stuffed to the brim with noise, forging a wall of sound aesthetic that's overpowering from the start. I appreciate the bombast, especially when it's tethered to huge waves of layered vocals that give the otherwise combative track a needed richness. While the song's chorus isn't melodically complex, it's arranged with such aplomb that it's hard not to get caught up in its confidence. Vocally, I have no complaints. There is a fair amount of rapping in the song due to the hip-hop direction, which makes total sense. The vocals were also quite strong, despite it being limited this time around. I did like the slowdown in the bridge. It brought relief from the intensity and that they recovered all that lost energy pretty well in the final chorus. Their knife-like precision is shown off again in this performance. I like the intense sections of the song feature powerful moves, while the slowed-down bridge showcases a more elegant routine. I loved the MV. In addition to the connection of their LOONA verse, the group managed to incorporate amazing cinematography, stunning close-up shots and a great depiction of the girl crush concept. A year after debut, title track Dun Dun and accompanying mini-album Reminiscence is their first comeback that is not just a single, heightening anticipation for the release. I love the song. Regardless of people's opinion of the repetition, there's no doubt that EVERGLOW delivers another banger and power anthem in Dun Dun, and that this song is going to only bring even more notoriety to the rookie group. There is an ethnic vibe to the song in the opening that filtered throughout the song as it progressed along. I loved the chorus and it's still stuck in my mind. You are so dun dun dun. The chorus was explosive and their shouting really makes it memorable. I also liked how they didn't repeat the delayed drop for the second chorus, which helped prevent the song from becoming repetitive. The song may take a listen or two to really sink in, but that's not anything new with EVERGLOW, since all of the musical elements can be difficult to comprehend at first. And to no one's surprise, the music video only heightens the power the song has on its own. With flawless outfit choices and a fierce set design, the music video for Dun Dun adds a significant amount of beauty and impact overall to the song. And of course, the choreography is unique and hard-hitting, a perfect fit for the song itself. With that all being said, I don't like the line distribution in their songs, and that remains with this release too. Now, one thing that I would like to say is the mini-album as a whole. I'm a bit disappointed that in their careers so far, EVERGLOW hasn't been given the opportunity to release more than a handful of songs at a time. I think that they've definitely mastered their image and will continue to capitalize on it, but I'd also love to see more of what they can do musically in their B-sides. Reminiscence is a decent album release, but I still think it's only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to EVERGLOW. Hopefully we will see even more from them going forward.